I was on a sugar daddy website and I happened to meet someone off the site who just sent me a lot of money. He explained what he did and basically he was a worldwide criminal. He let me know that I would never be able to meet him as well. He's a very dark person as well. I would not want to meet him. He was doing identity fraud.
Where are we at now?
He just disappears and he goes to jail. I needed to delete everything off because he was going to get in a lot of trouble.
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's the FBI. This next caller has been a part of an international crime ring, and she's trying to figure out what her next moves are. Stay tuned for this episode of Hardly Legal. Princess Padme, that is a fake name, but you're a real person. What are you calling into Hardly Legal for today?
Well, I just wanted some advice. I recently got involved in some interesting extracurricular activities, and just wanted some legal advice in case anything goes south.
Sure. Well, I think you called the right place. We got two lawyers and a comedian, so we should be able to figure out what's going on with you and maybe have some laughs along the way. What kind of extracurriculars are you talking about?
So when I was 14, I used to do some credit card scamming, No,
I don't. What, when you say credit card scamming, what do you mean?
You buy, credit cards off of the dark web with Bitcoin. And
at 14.
And then you use them.
How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Okay. You were using Bitcoin 10
10
years ago?
Back in the day, there were Bitcoin machines that you would go and deposit cash into, and you'd get a number, a serial number or whatever.
So if you had just stopped scamming and held those cards, you'd be worth like $100 million.
Yeah.
I know. I think about that all the time.
Okay, so you used it for evil. Continue.
Correct. So then I got out of that life and became good again. And at the age of 20, say 22, I was on a sugar daddy website.
Okay.
And I happened to meet someone off the site who just sent me a lot of money just over online. And I was like, wow, what do you do? And he explained what he did. And basically he was a very large criminal.
Now, when you say a large criminal, do you mean he was big, like Matt is
physically
big,
a large
or do you
criminal?
mean
Actually, physically he was really small, but on another level of he
Keep
more
going.
so cat size. He was small. Oh, he was also Chinese.
Oh,
Okay, look at us all relating to the call.
wow, we're all related to the goal.
And
Small man, big criminal. Okay, got it. Right.
Well, he was a worldwide criminal, I'd say. He was doing this on a bigger level than I ever really imagined.
How much money did he send you?
Over just we met on the site. And
Hold on,
then,
before you answer that, we like to play little mini games.
Okay.
We're all gonna guess how much money.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go first to have the biggest disadvantage. I'm gonna say $5,000.
I was going to say 5, but I'll say all right, 10 grand.
I would
won't
say
be
50
stingy.
grand.
50?
50?
Okay, boom.
Yeah, 'cause
100.
You think
Yeah.
50 for an online? And our
Because
producer yelled out 100. Okay,
she said it's a large he's a large criminal, right?
but she's also 24.
And he's going to be working multiple people, so it's got to be
Yeah.
breadcrummy
Okay.
number kind of
I
thing,
love that we
yeah.
both had the same number.
Yeah.
We've sent money to women. Okay,
Oh, really?
Take her off mute.
From sugar
Take her off
curiosity.
mute.
I'm back.
How much did he send you?
Okay, so you all were wrong. To me, it was a large amount of money because I didn't talk to him for very long until he sent it to me. He sent me $2,500.
Okay, all right. You were
Winner.
close.
But $2,500 off the bat, just as a way to get the conversation started.
Yeah, I mean, we literally switched over to iMessage and he cash apped me. He was like, "What's your cash app?" I didn't send him anything. No, nothing risque. We had normal conversation and I asked him what he did.
Send money.
Well,
Send
no,
money
I
to
asked
women on the
him
internet,
what he
yeah.
did for work, and he asked me to switch over to an app called Telegram.
What great story does not begin with? He asked me to switch
Why
over
Telegram
to...
always associated with something fishy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, hold on, Kat. I feel almost rude. What's the most money a man has ever sent you?
Oh gosh, I don't really remember. I think not cash.
Now, hold on.
Most
I
of
think
the
we all
gifts.
should guess. I'm going to guess, and then the caller gets to guess too. Caller, what do you think is the most money a guy has sent Cat C just as a fan or something? And obviously not for clandestine. I'm going to guess $300.
1,000.
1,000? Caller, what do you want to guess?
500.
500.
Yeah, 1,000.
Oh, damn.
1,000.
Okay. Oh, I feel bad for going low. Okay, we're all playing. Continue, caller.
Right. So we just talked about, what he does, and he didn't really explain it to me, but he offered me a job because I basically told him that I kind of know what he's doing, and I was kind of in that life before, but he offered to mentor me in, his extracurricular activities.
And what was this kingpin doing?
He was doing identity fraud. He would file tax returns on different people's identities and stuff, and he would open bank accounts under other people's names and stuff.
Okay. So he was like, and you can get involved in the family business, cute girl.
Exactly, but also he started paying me as well.
How much did he pay you?
Well, he would give me like $1,500 weekly, just for me to do small things for him.
Small things like what?
Like file some documents and stuff like that he would send over to me through Telegram. I also, I have this system on Telegram where you can look up, you basically buy Bitcoin and you use that money on Telegram. There's an app, or kind of like a messenger channel on Telegram, where you can type in anyone's name and their social security comes up, their date of birth, stuff like that. So I would gather information on every single one that he...
Wait. So I can go on Telegram and I put in... it has to be a Telegram user, or...
You do have to have the app Telegram, but it's a channel on Telegram that does that for you.
And it just tells you their social.
You pay for this, but...
So it's dark web.
Yes, exactly. Correct.
I'm so confused. This sounds like a high crime. I never understand how those kind of crime works. Because, I have never gotten my identity stolen. I don't know how it works.
It's great. There's a wonderful, dichotomy here of we don't hear enough about men, offering their mentorship to people, but at the same time, it's like the naughty nice, kind of dynamic going on here. But
he was super
sounds
sweet.
a lot like wire fraud to me.
He's super sweet.
So
super sweet, but also terrible, and stealing people's identities.
So
and
I want to
ruining
tell you, caller, as a starting point, that to be involved in an international forgery and wire fraud operation, you were not getting paid enough. So
he bought me boobs, guys.
Oh.
I was that 20 grand. What are boobs these days? Do we even know? Does anyone know?
Different
No, I
state,
doubt they're
different
even
price.
that, are they?
We'll have one of our producers put that in a bullet point, but I don't think a good boob job's costing you more
Depends
than
where you
20
are.
grand, 30
in
grand.
Dallas, 10 a penny, aren't they? So.
May I ask, have you ever met him in person?
Never. And he let me know that I would never be able to meet him as well.
So
Why? Because you weren't hot enough? Is that why he gave you the boob job?
No, he's very dark. He's a very dark person as well. I would not want to meet him.
do you know where he is? Do you know
He told me he was in Boston, Boston, Massachusetts, but I don't know if that's the truth.
Probably lied. I would be my
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
So so $1,500 a week to commit so many felonies. You've described so many bad felonies. Then what happens? You're getting paid. Everything's going smooth. What? Where are we at now?
Well, he just disappears and he goes to jail.
How do you know he went to jail?
Because he told me that I needed to delete everything off of Telegram and every single screenshot on my phone and stuff, because he was going to get in a lot of trouble, and then everything just disappeared. He deleted, when you delete messages on Telegram, you can delete it for both people as well, and he deleted all of our chats and stuff and all of our data. And when I went online and just broadly typed in and described the person and the situation, I saw an article of him, and it was him. I saw the picture.
Wow. So
Wow.
you FaceTimed him before, you know what he looks like.
Yeah, he sent me pictures and selfies all the time. I know exactly what he looks like.
Wow. Okay. Thoughts, Kat?
Yes. So Like, first question is how much a boob cost?
Yeah, Kat wants to know how much are boobs?
I went to Miami because it was cheaper, specifically because I wanted to save some money. I paid $8,000, including flight and hotel.
Whoa,
And stuff.
that's so much cheaper than I thought it would
Yeah.
be. I'm gonna get my
Because
wife
it's
some
Miami,
boobs.
yeah. Miami is like have so many good like surgeons.
Oh, really?
And I heard lots of people actually go to Miami get it done.
You know, my wife's birthday's coming up. I might just surprise her.
Thoughtful.
That's so
Very
sweet.
thoughtful.
Yeah. Just send her to Miami.
It's a gift for her.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Go ahead, Kat.
Yeah, I wonder, like, you saw the article, it's him, and then so you realized, oh shoot, I did this with him. So before that, you were not aware, right? You are just you're doing all the things with him, but you were not aware it's that bad.
I think
No,
really-
I was always aware it was bad.
Okay, let's jump into the legal analysis because we have our other caller on hold. The show's called Hardly Legal. We used to be called Barely Legal, fun fact, but then the porn filters picked us up and we had to change the name. And we're gonna just for this call, it's gonna be called Definitely Not Legal.
Absolutely, in no way. Legal.
In no way, shape, or form legal.
Yeah.
So, as not your lawyer, but we are trying to help you, right? So, you done a lot of bad stuff. Okay. Now, I don't think they're gonna repossess the boobs, so you're at least gonna have those. But
Forfeiture of boobs. Yeah. it's
all
not-
jokes aside, there's a non-zero chance of jail time here. Okay. Now, the good news is in situations like this, they tend to go after the ringleader. The ringleader is the person that they care about. You know, the drug mule or the boob mule or the telegram mule, whatever you were, they don't care as much. So that's the good news. The second thing is, if you are ever contacted by a detective or someone with the FBI and they want to start talking to you about this, do not say anything. Get a lawyer. Do you understand that, caller?
Yes.
Okay. Let's practice. We're going to do a little role play. Hello, Miss Padme. My name is John Smith with the FBI, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Telegram. Do you have a few moments?
Yes.
No! No! No!
Oh, okay. Good to know.
The correct answer is nice to meet you. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. I'd like to speak to an attorney,
Okay, so we're gonna
or just I'd like to speak to an attorney.
try again. Okay. All right. Ring. Hi, I'm Padme. My name is Doug Benson. I'm one of the federal marshals, and I just, we just recently arrested this Chinaman who was sending money to ladies, and I think you might be a victim or maybe wrapped up in it. But could I just clear this all up by talking to you for a little bit?
No.
Oh, well, why not?
I want a lawyer.
Perfect. Good. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Okay. I think that was. She said it like with a question mark, like.
No.
Good evening, San Francisco. But like, I think you genuinely nailed it. Yeah. So you definitely did aid and abet.
Actively participate in, arguably, yeah. Federal wire fraud, which is they tend to take reasonably seriously.
The tax returns too. There's
Yeah.
fraudulent tax returns. You're gonna get Uncle Sam and the IRS involved in that.
I mean, they hate that, the IRS.
They really don't. Not a fan of it. Okay, so we're just going to tell you to lay low. The good news is I think the amounts of money that you got paid are relatively small and what the size of this operation would end up being. Also, if you're watching at home, don't commit crimes. But if you do, know your worth. Okay? One of the things that I hate the most is like you see like a 7-Eleven. This is honestly, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. Someone will rob a 7-Eleven with a gun for like $80 and some scratch-offs.
Yeah.
And you're risking 10, 15, 20 years in prison
Wow.
to make $80.
They have what are called drop safes or time safes. They can't get more than like $80 out of the register.
When they say crime doesn't pay, they literally mean people that rob 7-Elevens. So if you're listening at home, please stop robbing 7-Elevens.
Yeah.
Stop committing crime, period.
Yes.
You know,
Respect.
but if you feel the temptation, then don't do something really petty and stupid like that, which carries a huge amount of time in jail.
Okay, caller. We have another caller, so we need to get to them. We have a 3:30. But do you feel like you were heard today?
I do. Thank you so much.
Do you feel a little better getting your story out?
Yeah, I'm glad I got to get it off my chest.
Okay, well, it sounds like you got it in your chest with the boo job. But thank you for calling, and this is Hardly Legal.
Thank you.
If you have a crazy legal story and you want to talk to some lawyers anonymously for free. Call us.
Wait, we're not getting paid?
Nothing at all. I don't know how we're going to pay for it, to be honest.